Hi everyone, it's me, Elle Queen. I'm going to be going through my face routine on how to do my face. It's going to be very cool. I'm very excited, so let's get into it. First, we're going to prime. I'm going to be priming with the e.l.f. Putty Primer. Get it in there, push in your pores. Now the Fenty Beauty. I blend all around except for my highlights. And then I fill in the highlights with the e.l.f. concealer. It's really, really good. I think that's like Fair Rose or something. You just blend that. We're blending that in. And then the Fenty primer. So I put the Fenty foundation, I put like around, and wherever I'm putting a highlight, I don't put foundation there, so I can get the true color of the concealer. All right, now we're going to be doing our contour. That's F13 Makeup Revolution Stick Foundation. I use like 3 different colors of foundation or contour. So you just blend that. I'm still not sure how to work with contours, like liquids. Blush powder contours, like I'm fine with, but liquid I still have a little bit of trouble with. But also too, it's whatever. I think one thing you don't see here is that I reinforce the highlight with more concealer. So we're doing a poopy forehead, and put a little poop on your contour for your cheek. It's a little darker than the first one, so it's gonna give you more like definition. And then you just blend it out. And then, yeah, oh, right here. Yeah, I'm reinforcing the highlight because I'm realizing that it's uneven. So I'm reinforcing it and correcting any mistakes that I did. That's a good thing about like with working with liquids, is that like if you do see a mistake, you can easily correct it by using a liquid. So never set until you're like absolutely ready to set. Yeah, look at you. All right, now I'm going to be cutting my cheek. So basically I'm just making it look more clean. I like a nice cut cheek. And I just use that with my beauty blender. You could use a brush if you want to get you like a definite like clean line. But for me, I just find it easier using. I'm watching a movie called The Hatchling, and it's got me gagging sometimes. So if I look over to the right there, I'm gagging watching the movie. It's about this like little girl who raises a demon bird. It was weird, but it was fun. So yeah, that's the Bobbi Brown's contour. It's a little darker than the Fenty contour that I was using, which is mostly on the forehead. I like a nice deep contour on my chin and my jaw just to like really define it. Also too, this is where I also like correct some mistakes. I never like apply more products. Always try to use the product that you have on your face. But yeah, now you just blend. You're blending. Now we're gonna be setting. I'm gonna go in highlights first. This is a white powder from Kimchi, and that's gonna give me a nice, good like contour there. And then I use the Coty Airspun here. That's like my neutral set. I think it's the translucent extra coverage. And you just powder around. It smells so bad. It smells like grandma, but it's fine. Yeah, gagging. And you brush that off. I think I let it set for like 1 minute. I don't bake for too long because I just don't like baking. But I've never seen a problem with it. So I also I didn't do my ears, so there's that, but it's okay. And then I'm just like not here. I think I was checking to see if my food was here, but it wasn't here. And now I'm just going to go back in and reinforce the highlight with the white powder. And now we're going to be powdering for contour. I think I used the KVD contour kit. It's the KVD one, not the other, you know. So I just reinforce the contour to make it look a little bit better, because you just put a powder on top of it that like diluted it, which is not a word that you use with powders, I don't think, but it did. And now we're going to be doing our eyes. So this is the transition color. And I just like blending, making it look nice and cute. Yeah, that movie's really gagging me right now. So I put it in those two spots because that's where we're gonna get the most like shape from. That's where I'm gonna be putting more colors to give like nice shadows and stuff. So I want it to be nice and blended and cool. Yeah, that movie's really got me gagging. I'm looking over, I'm like, oh my god, that little girl is a little bird and she's feeding the bird. And then, yeah, then I get my food. I ate while watching that movie too, which, you know, it's not that bad. I'm doing good. And I'm gonna get my chicken sandwich and eat my chicken sandwich. This is a crucial part of every makeup routine, is eating Popeye's chicken sandwiches. Gagging. So good. Okay, so yeah, now I'm showing off the colors. Those colors on the top are not actually pink, it's my green screen. So yeah, now I'm going to be making the shape of the eye with that one blue. So we're going to start in the inner corner. And we're just going to really create a nice, beautiful shape. And I'm using a flat brush and I'm kind of like applying and then blending towards the blend that we just put down, if that makes any sense. It makes sense to me, but basically with the flat brush, we're also blending as well and making sure that like the two colors are like marrying together really nicely. Oh, gagging. And then we're just gonna go and make a nice, sexy inner corner or outer corner come to a point. My eye makeup is very much about like sharpness, because I just think it looks, personally, I think it looks nice. A lot of artists, a lot of drag artists like to do like rounded eyes, which like for me and my bone structure just does not work. So now we're just blending those two colors together. And you gotta like tilt your head and make faces too, because you gotta make sure that everything looks good in any face that you do. But when you're doing like line work, especially across like bone structure, you want to make sure that you are at like your neutral face. You're not like raising your eyebrows or anything like that, because that will like bend the lines, and you want to make sure the lines look as straight as possible. And then we're just making the other shape, the other side. I wonder what's going on in that movie. I think the demon bird was about to eat a baby, if I'm being honest. I think so. Yeah, and then we're just checking to see if everything is even. To be perfectly honest, the points don't really matter. Like the outer corners, they don't really matter that much, just because usually my wigs cover it up. But it's always nice to do just in case if your wig falls off. And then you have a full thing of makeup, you know? Now we're just blending, just doing some sexy blending. Blend, blend, blend. Blending is so important. You want to make sure that you are blending everything. We're just checking to see if it's even. I also put a dark, dark blue, like a very dark blue, just to create more of a shadow. And now I'm just cutting my quote unquote crease with, I think it's Danessa Merrick's Color Fix in white. House Labs has like a similar one. I like the House Labs a little bit more because it's thicker, and I like working with like a thicker product when doing this because it doesn't like bleed into the eye makeup, which then turns it instead of white to like whatever your eyeshadow is. Now we're just doing the other side, making sure we're getting that inner corner. Movie's got me gagging. Got me absolutely gagging. I'm probably talking to Chad right now. Getting a little sip. And now we're doing the crease. So I'm using the same colors that I used for the outside of the eye. So like that is the first color that I used to create like blends, the transition color. I'm putting that on and towards like the middle. I think it ends up becoming uneven and then I just fix it later on. So it might just like randomly change. But we're making sure that it's nice and blended. I set it with a white. Anytime you put a liquid on your face, you want to make sure that you set it with a powder. That's like crucial. Absolutely crucial. And then I'm going to go and just like, I think I have a flat brush and just like pressing on the powders. And then you just blend, you continue blending. Blending is like, y'all, please take your time with blending, but like don't over blend. It's you, once you start doing it, you'll understand what like over blending is and like how important blending is. Blending is so important. You want to make sure that you're getting that down. Movie literally has me stopped in my tracks because I'm gagging. So a cool thing is that even though we're using the same colors, you can tell like there's like separation, which is really cool and fun. And then we're just blending, 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 blending more. And I think I'm gonna just do the corners, which is I just used black for that. Yeah. And I use like a flat brush to get a really nice, precise coating. And y'all, yeah, if you're not, when you check out your makeup to make sure that everything is even and stuff, if you're not making faces, how are you gonna know? How are you gonna know? So make sure you're doing everything you can. So now I'm doing eyeliner. I just use the NYX Epic liner. It's like $8. I don't think eyeliner needs to be expensive. This like does the job perfectly well, and it's really inexpensive, so. And then you just, I do the top portion as well to kind of cut the two shapes that we've created with cutting the crease and then the eyeshadow around. I use eyeliner to separate that so you get two defined looks, you know what I mean? And we're doing the other eye. So I have hooded lids and I have a very strong brow bone, so I'm constantly trying to like combat my own bone structure to do the look. So it's taken a long time to get there. So I'm just like making sure that everything is even. I'm doing the top portion now. This also like is great because it covers up any mistakes that I've made and you get more even looks. Now I'm just like checking for symmetry. And now I'm going to be doing my inner corner. I use the same white as I did for the cutting of the crease. That movie really got like, I think I was telling Chad, like, I think they're about to kill a baby. Yeah, I'm definitely just like talking about this movie. It's called Hatchling. The Hatchling. It's from Finland. So it's, if you can't deal with subtitles, don't watch it. But it's really interesting. Oh. Look at that. I'm literally frozen in time. But I filled in, I don't know where it went, but I filled in the eyeliner with the Inglot eyeliner. It's like it comes in like a little pan, little dish. It's like the darkest, blackest eyeliner. So if you want some nice eyeliner, do that. I'm just doing my eyeliner or my eyebrows. I'm using the Kimchi nude palette. I forgot the name of it. It's like vintage or something. It's really fierce. I use a lot of Kimchi products, y'all. Kimchi you can do your entire face with Kimchi products, and they are very affordable and they work very nice. So yeah, the movie's got me gagging. And I think right now I'm just getting a darker a darker brown to give my brows a little bit more definition. And eyebrows are not supposed to be even. They're not. These are best friends. They go to the same school, but they're best friends. And I'm just working on that definition. Making sure it's not just one shade. And now I'm putting in individual hairs. This is the part where I tend to like overdo it, and then it just totally changes the eyebrow. But I think all in all, I really did enjoy the brow in this look. And then we're just doing some more hairs, and I highlighted with the same white, the Danessa Merrick's Color Fix. Now we're doing our nose, and I'm using the same Kimchi palette. All of these, like, that's the thing, is like if you get a really nice palette, you can use it for multiple things. Like that Kimchi palette I use for my nose contour, I use for my brows, I think I use it for my lips as well. So you definitely should get it. And now I'm just deepening the nose contour in the areas that I want it to be a little bit darker. That's underneath the nose and the top portion, the bridge, going down. I don't try to put a lot of the dark towards like my tip of the nose. But yeah, so right now I'm just reinforcing my highlight with Taco by Sugar Pill. I love like a white blinding highlight, so that's what I use. I use Taco literally for my highlight, and I'm liking how it looks. And then we're just doing the other side. And then if you look what I'm doing, I'm brushing that away to kind of blend my contour and the highlight together, so it's not so harsh of a line. Always remember to like blend. And then I get my contour brush, and then I kind of like blend the two together, marry it together. And then I'm setting it because I'm using a lot of powders. I want to make sure that it doesn't look like cakey. So I blend it. That's the same color, or the Color Fix Danessa Merrick's white. I'm using it for my nose contour. I put it in like a little container, like a tiny one, just because it's easier to use. And I'm just working on my nose contour, making sure it's skinny and I'm unable to breathe. Trying to get like the tiniest line. Like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend the top, blend up. And then I'm going to put a little triangle. This time I made the triangle a little bit too big, so I had to like correct it using, I think I used like my eyeliner. Yeah, you're gonna see here, but you just make that a point. I like the separation between the point and the bridge. There's like a little bit of separation there. I even go through and correct it to make it a larger gap because it just makes it, it looks pretty. It looks really pretty. And then I'm just deepening the bottom of the nose so it looks more like my nose is just pointy and it goes flat. Yeah, right now I'm just cleaning up the edges. Yeah, she's looking gorgeous. This is the Holy Grail. This is the Kimchi and Trixie Mattel blush. I absolutely adore this blush. It's so good. Y'all don't sleep on Kimchi products. They're so good. And then I just do blush on the top portion. These nice high blended round cheeks. See, the look is coming together. Drag is very much just like, ooh, until you put your lash on and then you're like, wow, I'm sickening. I'm the most gorgeous drag queen in the world. Y'all are gagging. I put a highlight on too. I think I used the Kimchi and Trixie Mattel highlighter as well. Right now I'm just like, I guess I'm looking for my lip products. Yeah, so I'm using the Kimchi and Trixie Mattel liquid lips. These are really nice. I'm using Spiced Cake and I think Pink Fantasy or something. I forgot the name of it. It was just here on my desk. It's right here. Oh, I lied. I don't know. But it is that. So I'm putting down the lighter of the two colors first, and then I blend it out. Look at those Reba lips. We're gonna take Reba lips into Juicy lips. And I'm just creating the Cupid's bow. And then I think I get a brush. And then I blend the bottom, the outside. And you're just blending it out to get like a nice shape. And then afterwards, I am going to reinforce it with another coating of the liquid lip. Just to make sure that the color is there and present. Because when you blend, you are kind of... What's the word I'm looking for? It gets dimmer. I don't know. You're like diffusing it. So you want to make sure that like the color is still present. So I just reapply. And now I'm going to go in with Spice Cake. And Spice Cake I put in... So I have a very, very, very prominent Cupid's bow. So I put it up in like a Y formation. And then I put it on my bottom lip right in the middle. And then I just blend those out. And then I reinforce it with eyeshadow. So right now I'm using that same Kimchi palette to make sure my colors are represented. And then I do that Y shape, and then I do the bottom middle, and then I do my outer corners, but I make sure that it's very light because I don't want to make it too drastic. And I'm just blending that out. We want nice, fat, juicy lips. Oh, that's illegal. I'm gonna cut that out. And then we're just blending. Get the hairs out of your mouth. And then we just blend. Blending the lip. I did this lip because I did that clown look that one time. And then I was just like, this lip is gorgeous. That lip is phenomenal. I need to continue doing this lip. And then we're just blending. I think I used a lot of the kimchi. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to form the shape of the lip using black eyeliner. And then I draw the outer corners of my lip. I draw it out further. And then I get the bottom, and then I'm getting the top. I'm creating that Cupid's bow. I think what I'm gonna start doing too is right where I do the black eyeliner, I'm gonna make sure that whatever the color of the lip is, I'm gonna use a very dark color of that lip color that I'm doing. Like if it's pink, I'm gonna do like a nice deep burgundy or something. And just blend out that top portion, like wherever I put the black eyeliner, I'll blend more colors into there to kind of give it more connection, I guess. Yeah, it just looks so good, especially with my like natural lip shape is so small. I have to like constantly be doing things to kind of like correct that. And right now I'm doing, I think, black. Yes, I'm putting black in the deepest areas of the lip, so like almost like inside my mouth. And yeah, you just gave yourself a nice fat lip. No surgery required. No injections, nothing. And then I'm just giving myself beauty marks. I think I have like a breakout on my lip on the top, like where I put that beauty mark. There's a breakout right there. I'm just covering it with a beauty mark. Science. And right now I'm just glossing up the lips, making them look nice, wet, and juicy. I think I'm using the Pat McGrath one, this lip gloss. I don't know. It came in a kit, and it was cheap. It was on sale because Pat McGrath is like super expensive. Don't buy it, honestly. It's not that good. I don't put any gloss. I try not to put gloss in the middle because I want it to be as dark as possible in the middle. And there you have it. I put a blue wig on. I'm looking fierce. Looking very sexy. It's very fun. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching this. Hope you enjoy. Mwah. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Bye. Bye, gorgeous. Kiss, kiss. Gorgeous.